love Twitter. And it takes a little while to get used to, but here's a couple things that I've learned from Twitter. Number one, short is sweet. If you have something worth sharing, you need to be able to get it into a sentence or two, and I think that's true when you're networking live with people. People don't want to hear your entire business plan or your mission statement. First they want to say, oh, hi, here's what I do. Oh, tell me more. So Twitter is a kind of tool for practicing that engagement of short and sweet. And if people want more, they'll click on your link. Or they'll ask you, can you share your information, more information about that? So that's one. Number two, Twitter has helped me write better subject lines in my emails because Twitter is a very, very short 140 character post, and so it's really teaching me to value each word. And it's like, how can I make the strongest message with the shortest number of words? And that skill translates into other things. When I title products, when I write presentation titles, when I do my speaking events, as well as when I send an email. I want to be short and sweet and to the point and really pack a punch. I'm using Twitter to share information really quickly, so I usually make a post on my website, or if I find a resource on the web, I'll share it with my network on Twitter. And in the same way, I'm posting questions. You know, if I'm going to a new city and I want to connect with somebody, I'll post. Does anybody know someone in New York City or Washington, D.C. who puts together women's events or has a women's leadership community, or you know, that there's an organization that I want to connect to? So my husband Jason and I had the great opportunity to speak to a company in Venice, Italy. And while we were there, we thought, you know, this is really fantastic. Let's see if anybody wants to meet up and have lunch with us on one of our free days. So we put out on both of our Twitter accounts, we're going to be in Venice, Italy. If you'd like to meet up, send us a note. And we actually had 2 people reply back. One man actually lived in Venice and took half a day off of work so he could join us, and he was a local, so he gave us a walking tour, and it was just fantastic. And the other man lived about 5 hours away on train in Italy. But he took the day off of work. He got up at the crack of dawn. He took a train to Venice to meet up with us. We all met, we had lunch, we got to hear about each other's blogs and, you know, just the international aspect of what it is that we do in connecting. And then each of them went home at the end of the night. And so for me, what was so amazing was these are people that otherwise I never would have had the opportunity to meet and connect with and hear their story. But because I had this Twitter community, and it's a loose community, but when people see something that resonates with them, it's like, wow, it's really easy and fast to reply back, yeah, I'll be there. And so we've been using that technique when we have free afternoons or evenings in different cities where we don't know anybody. We say, hey, we're gonna go have coffee or an appetizer. If you'd like to join us, here's the address. And it's fantastic to see who shows up.